According to a study published in Nature Cities, a new online journal, the places that people live in the U.S. could change significantly over the next few decades. Scientists analyzed existing and projected population trends to identify how those changes could impact the climate, along with basic services like clean water, electricity, and transportation. And the authors didn't focus on why these population changes were happening. The purpose was to examine the ramifications for communities across the United States. So let's dig into it. Currently, 43% of cities are losing population. The Midwest has been hit the hardest in cities like Detroit, Cleveland, St. Louis, and another 40% of U.S. cities are gaining population, especially in communities throughout the South and West, like Charlotte and Dallas. Now, the study's authors also estimate that half of all U.S. cities will depopulate, at least somewhat, in the next 100 years. Places like Cincinnati, Toledo, Buffalo, Baltimore, Birmingham, and Baton Rouge. Now, those cities are expected to lose between 12 and 23% of their population. And those states with areas that will see the most population growth, well, those are in the South and the West, in states like Florida, Texas, and California. Researchers noted that some of the growth will actually be coming from more people moving to suburbs and areas immediately adjacent to a city. The study's authors also mentioned a commonality among cities in the North and the Midwest that are depopulating: income levels. Statistically, cities with lower median household income are the ones that are projected to depopulate. Now, this matters because basic goods and services are expected to get more expensive as fewer people are around to share the costs. Researchers also warn that there could be a deterioration of infrastructure and less access to essentials like affordable groceries as investments are deprioritized in shrinking communities. Now, the study's authors flagged that these shifts could have major implications on the climate and quality of life. Those moving to more suburban places are more likely to have a car and use more space, fossil fuels, and other resources.